Oh, there is my nasty ironing board. I bought a new ironing board cover, and because I thought, oh, I want to do, I would like a nice, fresh, decorative ironing board cover. But, it just gets all stained, and I think that's from using spray starch. I like to use a lot of spray starch in my machine to make it stiff enough, so especially when you're working with lightweight fabrics. So anyway, so here I'm just rolling out the contrast fabric, and I bought this table off of Amazon.com for like $149, and our house is very small. It's 850 square feet. And so, everything that you use, you have to think about the space that it takes up, how it can be put away. And so anyway, I like this because it's actually folds down on both sides, rolls away. And I like how I can put my ironing board and just move the pressed fabric over to the ironing board as I go and cut. And that's my little, I stole that from my friend in Berlin, her son. That's one of those old-fashioned fold-up rulers that you probably remember from the 40s and 50s. Not that I was born then, but that's their measuring tape over in Germany. They don't have they do have the metal rolling ones, but they don't use them like we do. They carry around those fold-up ones, which are nice because you can just stick them, point them. Like sometimes with the metal ones, you try to wheel them out really far and they end up folding over. And anyway, so I'm saying something to camera, but I don't know what I was saying. And I save old cardboard and I make templates from them. So that's an old tissue box. And I think, what I'm doing there is I'm making a template, trying to figure out how to make a template so I always get the placement correct, which I'm really horrible at doing straight lines and keeping things even. So anytime that I can use rulers or measuring devices to help me, there's the design, I do that. So God, I really think a lot, don't I? Yeah, there's my favorite rolling ruler I got at this architecture store in Berlin, over in the bad section of Berlin, but it's where all the students go to buy their fashion design, architecture supplies, art supplies. It's I think it's 3 stories and then a basement. I think it's on the corner of Hermannplatz, if anybody is familiar. I think it's Hermannplatz. No, it's not Hermannplatz, because that's where Karstadt is. But anyway, I'm just testing out the sides. God, Wynsum, you take too long. Yeah, I know I don't do rolling rulers right. I know. Oh, yeah, now I'm marking the seam allowance so I can figure out where the center point is. There's nothing like seeing yourself in camera and going, I did have a guy with no teeth whistle at me the other day. Oh, I used my vertical blind or my horizontal blinds to hang stuff on. Multi-use. I hate those vertical blinds. You always have to dust them. I was watching, I really like this video blogger over, what's her name? Historical Costumes something. Young girl. She reminds me of so much of myself. She likes to write. She likes to do fashion and costume design, historical costumes. And she said she has all these apothecary, how do you say that? Apothecary jars and Victorian things in her sewing room and office. And she has it collecting dust, and because she hates the dust. Well, That's one thing we don't have in common. I can't stand dust. So as in a sewing room, you always have dust.